Hello, I'm Philip Brunel.
And I'm Philip Schultz, and we want to thank you for coming to Welcome Christmas and for taking the time to complete the survey.
We thought that there were some wonderful questions, some interesting observations, and we want to answer just a couple of them, beginning with the whole idea of how do you come up with a program for Welcome Christmas when you know there's a limited amount of time and there's so much music to choose from.
And this year, Philip had the idea, it's the 50th season of Vocal Essence. We've had a big focus on commissioning composers through the years. Why not go down on a walk of memory lane and bring back some of those commissions that we premiered before, or some of the composers that we commissioned, and as well to bring in some new composers and new commissions.
So it won't be that in this particular year, as it has been in others, that you might have heard as many familiar carols, but that's just the nature of what we've tried to do over all these years, with, of course, the main piece that we premiered was this new piece by Nico Muhly.
Let's talk about the Nico Muhly. It was 20 minutes long, an afternoon concert at Christmas time. Some people, for the first time, had a hard time digesting it. What would you say to someone that heard it for the first time and may have struggled a bit with it?
Well, I think that, of course, Nico is this unique man, and I think as you have to, with any new piece of music, you have to have really open ears and an open mind. I mean, what Nico was doing was trying to avoid that idea that all the music that's about the Virgin Mary is going to be sentimental. He wanted to really go at something with more depth in it. And one of the effects that he had with the orchestra was that every time the angel Gabriel or one of the angels appeared, the bass drum went boom. And the first time we did that in rehearsal, all the altos jumped because they didn't realize that that was going to happen. So, he's an amazing guy. And I think one of the things about music is that you so often, with a premiere, you hear it once. Whereas if you go to a museum and you see a piece of art, you can walk away and come back and look at it again. Unfortunately, that doesn't happen with music.
But hopefully you'll get to hear the Muhly again. And now that you have this little tidbit of information, maybe you can listen for the way he portrays the Virgin Mary's response. But on our end, we tried to balance it out. Knowing that Nico was going for this, we gave you in the second half things that were a little more or easily palatable, perhaps, on the first hearing. Things you can go, that was sweet, or that was what I expected, giving you a total picture of this Christmas experience.
Exactly, because one of the challenges we have, and it's a great challenge, is that there are thousands of pieces of Christmas music to choose from. And how do you make this interesting blend going all the way from something from Mexico, something from India, and then something that might be from the USA?
On a completely different note, someone asked about relationship building in the chorus, and I'd like to say we focus on that with the chorus and the ensemble singers. We believe that if we enjoy being around each other and we spend time talking to each other, in and out of rehearsal, making time for fellowship, then our music making is more complete and our community building is stronger, which helps our performances. So we do that intentionally.
We do. And one of the things we like to say to all of our singers is that you have auditioned and you are here 50% for the beauty of your voice and 50% for the beauty of your personality, because we want to work together.
Absolutely. And I enjoy working with you, Philip.
And I do with you.
Thanks, everybody. We'll see you next time.